How do you end up the game with 5 kills? Look how depressed and blue I look. I look just depressed. Don't salute me. How dare you salute me? You just had one of the worst games of your life.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy GS, and bringing you guys another online ranked match. And in the beginning of the video was a quick clip of a new Halo 4 live commentary. Check it out in the annotation above. If you guys haven't subscribed to my new channel, go ahead and do that. I got Black Ops 2, so I'm going to be doing Black Ops 2, Need for Speed, Halo 4, all live commentaries. And the people who have subscribed over there already absolutely love it, man. We're having a blast over there, and I'm having a lot of fun doing that. So go ahead and subscribe to that channel if you haven't already. Today we are bringing you guys some New York Jets gameplay, and my opponent selects none other than the San Francisco 49ers. Definitely by far the most popular team this year in Madden 13. So this is me using the Jacksonville Jaguars scheme, and I already know that the 49ers are, one of the best teams in the game, if not the best. So hopefully we can just not struggle on offense, be okay on defense to pull out a victory. Jets definitely have some amazing cornerbacks, so hopefully we can force Alex Smith into a couple of bad reads and be able to capitalize on that offensively. And right there, the second play of the game, don't test the user. He's so disrespectful. Somebody please give that man a link to my channel. Let him know. Do not throw the ball my way. That's not laundry. His name is ain't Landry, it's laundry. We taking out the laundry on him. That's right, we taking out the laundry on him. In our very first play, we hit him with the HB counter and we end up scoring a touchdown. So right off the bat, we're up 7-0, and that's definitely a good look for us to be able to have a lead, because this team is very vicious on defense. So, I already know I'm not going to have the most success in the world offensively, especially with Tebow, man. I mean, he definitely has sporadic accuracy. So, having a lead very early in the game is definitely good for the morale, and hopefully we can keep up, this early momentum. So right there on 3rd and 6, he goes over the middle and he ends up dropping it due to contact. So right now it's 4th and 6. Instead of playing special teams, he ends up going for it, and he rolls out the pocket. He goes over towards the right, but we end up swatting that down. So now we get the ball here, and we get another opportunity to go ahead and take the lead. We hit him with the ghost streak, and in our very first play of that drive, we end up scoring. So 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. We're up 14-0 immediately, and now we're feeling great. We're feeling like we should be able to pull this one off, easily. Being able to have a lead on this team definitely is a good thing, especially early. I definitely don't want to get into a tough battle with the 49ers, because their defense is just so good where, you're kind of afraid to make a mistake, because they're just playmakers everywhere. So hopefully I don't put myself in that predicament, and we're able to just, maintain this 2-possession lead that I have right now. 3rd and 10, Alex Smith is in the pocket. He's looking. He goes over the middle, and he finds a wide open Manningham, and he ends up scoring a touchdown right there. And I believe that was Manningham. And we're down. I mean, we're still up 7. And hopefully we can score right here just to keep up this 2-score. That's the most important thing for me when I'm going against a team like this, or the Steelers or the Ravens, with that great defense. I want to be able to establish a 2-score lead as quickly as possible and be able to maintain that. So right here, after a failed screenplay, 2nd and 14, we go to the right and it ends up getting dropped. So now it's 3rd and long, and Tebow looking, and he ends up throwing towards the left. He had it in his hands, but Santonio Holmes ends up dropping it. So now we're forced to punt, and now he has an opportunity to go ahead and tie this ball game, and hopefully our defense is able to come through for us. And he's not running the ball too much, as I say that he runs with Frank Gore towards the right, but we end up stopping that, and he only gets 2 yards. Right there, nice pass over the middle. He gets the 1st down. And again, when somebody has a dominant running back and they're not running the ball, definitely makes it a lot easier for me, knowing that I don't have to prepare for the run. And Frank Gore's such a beastly runner. I don't know why he's not utilizing him, for the running game. But, whatever, I can't make people, use their playmakers, if they don't want to. So, the first quarter is coming to an end. So second quarter, he's reaching towards the red zone. So he's definitely getting, close to scoring. He's moving the ball. Byron Scott comes through with the sack right there. So 2nd and long. He ends up going towards the end zone, towards the middle, but we end up swatting that down. So now it's 3rd and 19. And, same situation. He goes towards the end zone, but we end up swatting that down. So now it's 4th and long. And at this point, you pretty much got to take your points, and that's exactly what he does. So we still got a lead, but now is the chance to go ahead and score a touchdown here, and we have another opportunity to regain our 2-possession lead. So hopefully, we can put together a nice drive on offense here and be able to score. So the very first play, we go to the counter play with McKnight, and running on the 49ers is not easy, man. It's very difficult as we use the ghost streak to Holmes because their linebackers are just so quick. Look at Tebow overthrowing a wide open post route right there. So right now, 2nd and 10, we go towards the middle with McKnight, and he was my starting running back due to speed. So right now it's 3rd and 7. We need this to continue to drive, and we end up hitting Holmes, and we just get it by the skin of our teeth. We barely get the first down, but we do get it right there. We go to Hill on the drag route, gives us the 2nd and inches, and Tebow, my gosh, should have had that right there. So now it's 3rd and inches right here, and we end up going to Baker, just enough yards for a first down. That's all we needed, just to get a fresh set of downs. Right here, we check down to McKnight. He ends up breaking a tackle and running up the sidelines a little bit, and ends up getting us to 2nd and 2. So we go back to McKnight, and right there, we end up getting a touchdown. We hit the edge on the counter, and we end up scoring. The 49ers are very difficult to run on, but we're having some success. We're finding the edges, excuse me, on the counter plays, and we're able to do okay. If you can run the ball successfully on the 49ers, it should be a good day for you. Right there, Alex Smith goes over the middle, but he ends up unsuccessful. And again, for whatever reason, it just really baffles me why people do not run the ball when they have teams like this. And it's not like he was just down early. His very first possession, he wasn't even running the ball. But right there, we switched to Cromartie, and we end up getting an interception. No, so you two-piece on our 2nd interception of the game. He tried to go up top, but Cromartie, with the speed that he has, ends up chasing that down, and we end up ball hawking that for an interception. We try a couple of run plays, but nothing really, so we're down to a 3rd and 12, and we go over towards the right. It looks like we got him, but it doesn't happen, so now it's 4th and 12, so we're forced to punt, and we're giving him the ball back. So he has stopped us a couple of times, and again, when you're going against the 49ers, you have to suspect that you're going to be stopped just a couple of times, just off of their defense AI alone. Their defense is just too good. And we get a sack, so 2nd and 19, and Alex Smith, he goes towards the right, but it's nothing. So now 3rd and long, and this right here is a crucial stop, and he goes over towards the left, and we end up not allowing him to catch it, so he punts the ball back. And now if we score here, it's a really, really, really big lead to go up 18 points. 3-possession lead. It's tremendous at this point. So hopefully, we're able to do that. And right now, we're still working the Jacksonville Jaguar scheme. We're trying to run the ball first. We're passing short to, even though he overthrows that, to keep it within Tebow's range. And, that's exactly what we're trying to do. Tebow can't throw too good. So right there, we do the smart thing, man. We just take our field goal. We end up just hitting the draw play to get us a handful of yards. So we kick our field goal, and we're up 14 points. We're up 2 touchdowns, 24 to 10. And that puts us in, a good position, where no matter what happens, we end up with the ball, even if he scores, no matter what. So right here, he goes up top towards the right, but actually ends up catching that, getting him a little past midfield. So he has about 1 play left. He ends up doing a bullet pass, and then it's unsuccessful. Now he has 1 play left. So right now it's basically just a Hail Mary at this point. Hope something can happen. Goes deep up top to the left, but we end up swatting that down. So beginning of first half, we're up 14 points. Figured he was going to do a no huddle, so we come out in our hands team, and that's exactly what happens. And we end up recovering the ball. So now we got an opportunity to score, and I feel like put this game away, being up 3 scores, considering he's struggling on offense. After the go streak right there, we go to Schiller's right there in the drag route, and Tebow is doing pretty good. I'm keeping it short. I'm not doing any crazy routes. I'm not trying to pass too far. I definitely want to keep it within his range. 0 to 10 yards, to me, I feel comfortable, throwing within 10 yards. I really don't want to go outside of 10 yards because that's when those overthrows and underthrows start to happen, and that can make for a long day. So you really don't want those type of throws from Tebow because he can't put it on the money, but a lot of times he can just make a horrible throw. On a 3rd and goal, we try to get it in the end zone. We try a quick screen play, but we don't get nothing. So we're forced to punt the ball again. But, 3 points is 3 points, man. We're able to move the ball. We're able to kill the clock, and we're able to put another score on the board. So hopefully, One more stop, I feel like this game is over. We should be able to send him concede if we're able to stop him and score. And he ends up fumbling on the kickoff return. Ted Ginn not only gets injured, but he ends up fumbling the football, and we recover in great territory. We're already really close to scoring right here, and we end up going to the drag route to Shillings, and that's exactly what happens. We end up scoring another touchdown, and now this game, I feel like, is pretty much over at this point. It's 10-34. As tough as this defense is, we're able to find holes in their run defense so far, you know, being able to hit the edge and passing the ball. We're doing pretty well. You know, we're keeping it short, keeping it accurate, and we're able to move the ball successfully. And even on defense, man, their cornerbacks for the Jets are really, really good. They have great man-to-man on the outside. You know, with Cromartie and Revis, you know, we're able to, as we get an interception, we're able to have great man-to-man, you know, and that right there is very, very, very helpful because I like to play a lot of man-to-man. And, you know, I really don't have to worry too much about whoever's the receivers on the edges because their man-to-man is extremely, extremely high. So, right there, McKnight breaks a pretty good tackle out of that little scuffle right there. And, as you see, 10 rushes for 122 yards. You know, rushing over 100 yards for the 49ers is not easy. You can just sit down. I mean, I've done it. I just sit in the cover 3 and just being able to stop the run just because their AI is just so high, you know, and, that right there was the game plan from the get-go, being able to establish a good running game, and so far we've been able to do that. On 3rd and 8 right here, we're looking to get a first down. It gets batted down right there, so we kick another field goal. He's holding us to field goals, but at this point, you know, they're still hurting him, you know, so we're up large. We're up 27, you know, basically 4 touchdowns right here. And Ted Ginn, he returns. What is he doing? He gets another fumble, and this one we end up recovering, but this time we end up taking it to the house, and that's the end of the ball game, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, subscribe to my new channel above. I'm going to have Black Ops 2, Halo 4, you know, a lot of live commentaries over there, man. I'm having a blast over there. So subscribe over there. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Go check it out. I really appreciate you guys taking time out of the day to watch my video, man. From the bottom of my heart, it means a lot to me. I love each and every single one of y'all. Follow me on Twitter if you guys don't already. This is your boy GS signing out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.